Most people don't go broke from one massive mistake. It's the small, unnoticed daily habits that quietly drain your bank account and sabotage your future wealth. These are the habits that feel normal because everyone around you does them, but they're the very things keeping you stuck. In this video, I'm breaking down 10 subtle habits that are silently keeping you poor. These are things I personally had to unlearn on my path to financial freedom, and once I did, everything started to change. If you want more content like this, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Let's dive in. Number 1. You think saving is enough. A lot of people focus only on saving money, cutting expenses, skipping lattes, clipping coupons, and while that's a good start, it's not the full picture. You can't save your way to wealth if you're not growing your income. The rich don't just save. They invest, they build, they multiply. If you're only thinking about how to spend less, you're playing defense. Start playing offense, too. Learn skills that increase your earning potential. Look for side income streams. Saving is smart, but earning more is what gets you ahead. And when you do both, that's when you really start building wealth. Action step. Ask yourself, how can I make an extra $100 this month? It's a small mindset shift, but it opens the door to new opportunities. Number 2. You ignore where your money is actually going. You know that feeling when you look at your bank account and think, where did it all go? That's what happens when you don't track your spending. Most people underestimate how much they spend on small things. Snacks, apps, late-night takeout, impulse buys. These little leaks can quietly drain hundreds of dollars each month. Rich people treat money like a business. They know what's coming in and going out. They audit their spending regularly, and they cut what doesn't bring value. Start with a weekly money check-in. Spend just 10 minutes every Sunday reviewing your spending. You'll be shocked at what you find, and even more shocked by how much you start saving, just by being aware. Number 3. You confuse looking rich with being rich. Buying designer brands, upgrading your phone every year, driving a car you can't afford to impress people you don't even like. It's a trap. We live in a world that glorifies appearances, but real wealth is quiet. Many millionaires still wear basic clothes, drive older cars, and don't care about impressing anyone. Why? Because they know where their money is really going, to investments, assets, and long-term goals. The moment you stop trying to look rich and start acting like someone building wealth, everything shifts. And ironically, that's when you actually start becoming rich. Reminder, wealth is what you don't see. Your savings, your investments, your freedom. Number 4. You delay investing because you don't know enough. Here's a harsh truth. Waiting to invest because you want to learn more first is just another way of procrastinating. Meanwhile, your future wealth is slipping away. You don't need to be a financial expert. You just need to start. Even small amounts invested early can grow massively thanks to compound interest. The longer you wait, the more you lose. Use beginner-friendly platforms like Fidelity, Vanguard, or apps like Acorns. Start with index funds. Don't try to time the market, just get in the market. The best investors aren't the smartest, they're the most consistent. Number 5. You don't set financial goals. You can't hit a target you can't see. Yet so many people go through life with no clear financial direction. They save when they can, spend when they feel like it, and hope that somehow it'll all work out. Wealthy people have clear financial goals. They know what they're aiming for, whether it's paying off debt, saving for a house, reaching a net worth milestone, or retiring early. And they reverse engineer their habits to get there. Set 3 goals right now, 1 short term, 1 medium term, and 1 long term. Write them down, review them weekly. This one habit alone will put you ahead of 90% of people. Number 6. You hang around people with broke mindsets. Money is contagious. If your circle constantly complains about being broke, makes fun of saving, or spends money just to impress others, you'll likely adopt those same habits. On the flip side, when you're around people who talk about investing, building wealth, and financial independence, you start thinking differently. Your standards change, your actions shift. Audit your circle. Who are you taking financial advice from? Who are you modeling your behavior after? And if you don't have wealth-minded people in your life yet, no problem. Build your virtual circle. Follow financial creators. Read money blogs. Listen to podcasts. Engage with communities like Personal Finance. Pro tip: leave a comment with one financial lesson you've learned recently. You never know who you'll inspire. Number 7. You think budgeting is restrictive. Budgeting gets a bad rap. People think it means giving up fun, living on rice and beans, or obsessing over every dollar. But in reality, budgeting is freedom. When you budget, you're not guessing where your money goes. You're telling it where to go. It gives you control. It lets you spend guilt-free, knowing your bills, goals, and future are taken care of first. The key is to create a budget that works for you, not against you. Use a method like the 50-30-20 rule or zero-based budgeting. Include money for fun, for treats, for living, but do it with intention. Once you start budgeting effectively, you'll wonder how you ever managed money without it. It's not about restriction, it's about direction. Number 8. You rely on one source of income. Having a single source of income in today's world is risky. One job loss, one company restructure, one economic downturn, and everything changes. Wealthy people build multiple streams of income. They understand that real security doesn't come from a paycheck, it comes from having options. Start building income layers, freelance a skill, create digital products, start a small online shop, invest in dividend stocks, or build a service business on the side. It doesn't have to be huge, it just has to start. Even an extra $100-$200 a month can make a difference. Then reinvest it, multiply it. Let your money start working for you. Number 9. You avoid talking about money. Too many people treat money like a taboo topic, something to avoid, be ashamed of, or feel uncomfortable around. But that silence, it keeps you stuck. Wealthy people talk about money. They ask questions, they share strategies, they learn from mistakes, they negotiate, they teach their kids. They get curious, not quiet. If you avoid conversations about money, you miss opportunities to learn and grow. Talk to friends about saving strategies. Ask mentors about investing. Open up with your partner about goals. The more you talk about money, the more confident and capable you become. Challenge: start one real conversation about money this week. It might feel awkward, but it might also change your life. Number 10. You chase instant gratification. The number one habit keeping people broke? Prioritizing short-term pleasure over long-term gain. It's skipping the budget to order takeout. It's buying something just because. It's choosing now over later, again and again. Wealthy people do the opposite. They delay gratification. They invest instead of splurge. They build now so they can relax later. And that's the real flex, freedom, not flash. Train yourself to pause. Ask, will this matter a year from now? Build the discipline muscle. The longer you can delay gratification, the bigger the payoff in the end. None of these habits are about being perfect. They're about becoming aware. Awareness gives you power, and power leads to change. If even one of these habits hit home for you, that's your cue to take action. Start with one. Build momentum, and watch how your entire financial reality begins to shift. Hit that like button if you found value, subscribe for more real money talk, and let me know in the comments. Which habit are you breaking first? Your future wealthy self is already thanking you.